Happy September. I cannot believe it's already Q4 of 2025. That is so crazy. To be completely honest, I was not really looking forward to the holiday season. I still wanted it to be summer, but I'm getting over a cold right now. It is so gloomy outside. Also, I was looking up some holiday recipes and some fall outfits on Pinterest. And so that kind of got me into the holiday spirit a little bit. And so to prep for the fall season, I wanted to do a little bit of decorating around the apartment, maybe some baking, and maybe some fall outfit inspo. I've actually never decorated my apartment for any kind of holiday. I love the holiday season, but I always go back home to the Bay Area for the majority of the time. And so there's never really been a need for me to decorate. But since we're gonna be spending more time this year in this apartment for the holidays, I wanna get it festive. It's gonna be the very first time, so I have zero decor whatsoever. So we're starting from scratch. So I hope you guys are ready. Let's get into the fall spirit. Before we go shopping, I did order some things on Amazon. So I got this garland that I feel like would look really cute on top of in that little entryway right there. And I'm kind of imagining candles being lit around it. That could be cute. And then I ended up getting a candle warmer. I feel like so many people have told me to get a candle warmer. I just feel like it's very fall vibes, you know? Lighting a candle, especially in maybe the bedroom, cozying up with a little book. This is what I'm imagining. So this might go on my bedside table. I also ended up getting, I'm not sure how much I love these, but it definitely feels kind of cheap plastic a little bit, but I do like the color and they're just these fake candles. I also got pillows for our couch. I'm so excited. I have actually never decorated my apartment or home, so we are starting from scratch. We're gonna be hitting up all the spots: HomeGoods, Target. Cheers, I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna hit the road. The area that I'm in has a Target, a HomeGoods, a Marshalls, and I think some other things too, so I'm in the Holy Grail right now. I forgot to mention when I'm shopping today, I really want to find things that I really want to be intentional with what I'm buying. One, I don't have a lot of storage in my apartment, so I don't want to have a whole box full of things that I can't really use in the future. So I kind of want to do a little bit of blending where I can maybe use it throughout the entire year, but it also adds some more character and it'll fit for the fall season. One of the bags is in the trunk, but we got a pillow. I got some cute towels to replace our old ones. Honestly, kitchen towels need to be replaced way more often than I think of doing it. And so I just really like these colors. It also blends in for Christmas time really well. Also, I'm so excited about these. These are a little pumpkin espresso mug. How adorable are these? I know Alec is gonna come home and be like, Megan, we did not need that, but I beg to differ. I think we did need them. And then got some artificial plants and some other pumpkin decor and stuff. So I consider that a win. Now off to HomeGoods. We just got to HomeGoods. They have so much stuff. right, that was a success. I also found some brown pillows, which honestly I think I'm most excited for because I had a very specific idea of like the color of brown that I wanted. I'm praying that it looks good on our couch. Like you can never really know what it's gonna look like until you see it firsthand. But I'm excited to go home and see how it looks in the apartment. Everything ready, but I just want to say shout out to the parents who decorate every single year for their children or loved ones, because it's definitely a lot of work buying everything and decorating an apartment or a house. And I know for a fact that there were some years where my mom probably did not want to decorate the house, but she knew how much it made me happy and our family happy, and so she always did it, and she still does it. Even for when I come home, she still decorates the house, and it's like honestly my favorite season because of that. So I'm just feeling very grateful. Excited to do this on my own now right now. Guess who's going apple picking for the very first time? I am so excited. I've never gone apple picking, obviously, and I've also never had fall experience. I feel like in the Bay, you kind of get that. Definitely not in LA. And so I was asking Alec because he used to live on the East Coast. So I was like, what did you do in the fall time, like with your friends? And he was like, apple picking. And so we looked up a place. We're going to an orchard in Beaverton. I'll link down below the place that we're heading over right now, but I'm so excited. I'm thinking about wearing this top. This top is also meshki. I have been obsessed with meshki. I feel like everything is such beautiful quality and really unique and cool. I ordered the bottoms. They did not fit, so I exchanged them, and so I need to figure out a good bottom to go with this top because I feel like this is gonna still be kind of hot today. So I just had on the short white linen skirt, but this is like a long version of it. I think they're both from Dish. I'm kind of digging the long white skirt. Kind of feels ethereal. I think the other part about this is most of my friends were in California, so I didn't have other friends who like I saw on social media doing certain things. Like it literally was not a thought in my brain. I've been using this Ultra Facial Advanced Repair Barrier Cream. It has been so soothing. My favorite mascara. Shout out to my sister for showing this to me and influencing me. For earthy tones today. I got this purse from Beaverton, and then my Ariat cowboy boots that I got in Nashville when I was there for a conference a couple years ago, and I didn't touch them once. At first I didn't wear them because I hadn't broken them in yet, because with cowboy boots you want them a little snug when you buy them, and then you break them in obviously, and it kind of like forms into the shape of your foot. But it hurts so bad because I think I ended up getting like a 7.5, I want to say, and I'm normally an 8. And so I got the boots. They hurt so bad every single time I put them on, and I never touched them. And then Alec was like, you need to start breaking them in. And I did, and now they're my favorite. I got these sunglasses at Quince. Are you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's go. We just got here. We just got to Belle's Orchard in Beaverton. We are the only people here, it seems. I think we're a little ahead of the game. So at this orchard, they have apples, pears, and grapes. We are on a mission for apples. It's definitely apple season. I feel like it's towards the end of the season for pears, but I feel like we could still find some gems in there. Oh, and we just missed peach season. But you wanna know what I see? A lot of Honeycrisp.
I'm a good apple, just like you.
See, a lot of them are kind of deceiving because they look ripe, but then you flip it and it's not fully ripe yet. So I try just to let them go until they are fully ripe. Found a good one. They've got Gala apples, Fuji, Honeycrisp, Granny Smith. We need to get some Granny Smiths because those are the best apples for apple pie. Every alleyway is labeled by the type of apple or fruit that they have on the trees. And there actually is a lot more of a variety than I was expecting. There's like Gravenstein apples. They've got the whole shebang over here. It's so cute. We have to take them home. The Pacific Northwest is definitely known for their fruit, like their peaches and apples, pears, blueberries, strawberries, everything pretty much. So I've been really looking forward to going apple picking. I'm like so stoked. I'm gonna show you all the cute little fruits we got. To start out, some pears. We got some Honeycrisp apples. These are my favorite. And also look at how absolutely massive this apple is. Like in comparison, this is a small apple, I will admit. But look at the massive difference between these two. They're so juicy and delicious, but these are so good. So fresh. Okay, these are some Granny Smith apples.
Gotta be making apple pie tonight, so
yeah.
Necessity for that.
And this is our haul.
Look at the goodies.
Yeah, that looks so good. Since we're in Beaverton, we're gonna go explore a little bit. We've never been to Beaverton. This is our first time. So we're gonna go get some dinner, maybe some dim sum. We're gonna go to Excellent Cuisine on the east side. All right, we'll see you there. They're closed. Like, I'm almost embarrassed to film this right now because I feel like this has happened for the last like 3 weeks. All right, guys, to be completely honest, we went and ended up getting dinner at a place on the east side. Not even worth talking about. It was
terrible.
It was arguably probably the worst dinner that I've had in Portland, but honestly in a hot minute in general. But on a positive note, I got a table runner that I was thinking about putting on our coffee table. Let's see where we can put this. It's a really beautiful color. It's like this pretty like red and orange. Perfect for fall. Like, you know when you're usually decorating your home, it's usually in like the common spaces. So it'll be like the living room, the dining room area. But I was trying to figure out ways to also incorporate our bedroom into the decorating. And so I just added these candles, which like just kind of adds to the vibe. And then we ended up getting that pumpkin, which I originally had on the couch. And then I got this at Trader Joe's. It's like a wool pumpkin, like a little felt wool pumpkin. And so I felt like that would be cool. Like, see how just between the table runner on the dresser and then the little pumpkins, it just kind of adds to the overall decor of the bedroom. I think that looks pretty cute. It just adds a little extra something to the bedroom. We got 2 things going on the agenda this afternoon. We have these pumpkin sugar cookies. This is like no fail, gonna be good, 100%. The next thing I wanna make is this like pumpkin bread with a little frosting on top. I'm also gonna add chocolate chips. I usually have a go-to banana bread recipe, but I've never really made frosting before. And I was thinking about going into it making a cinnamon roll, but I don't think my baking skills are up to par on that yet. Next time we bake together, they will be cinnamon rolls, but let's get to baking. So my idea with these sugar cookies is I think I want to bake them and give it to our front desk or like some of our neighbors. My favorite thing to do when I bake is spread the love and give some of our friends and family baked goods. Or my very first job that I worked at out of college, I was kind of like working the front desk area, and I would bring freshly baked goods every single week, whether that was brownies, cookies, like you name it. And I just felt like it was such a good way to make friends, especially when you're new to a place, which is why I actually would do that back when I was living in LA. But that was another reason why I did that when I first moved here in Portland, and I made some goodies and like gave it to all of our neighbors. Alec thinks that every time I step into the kitchen, I make a tornado in the kitchen. Unfortunately, he tends to clean it up. The cookies are done. It's definitely smelling like fall out here. We got the candles going. The cookies are out of the oven. Perfectly golden brown on the bottom. If you guys have ever had Girl Scout cookies, they kind of taste like a trefoil. The trefoils are a shortbread cookie, and they are so perfect to dunk in milk or like a coffee in the morning or something, and I feel like this would be really good with that. It's time for the banana bread. This is the main event. This is what I'm so excited about. What are your thoughts on my banana bread? Before we get started.
Normally pretty good. Unless you put salt instead of baking soda, then it turns out bad. But
unless I start to wing it, right?
Yeah. If she follows the recipe, crushes it.
Let's get to it. Wet ingredients. Now we're on to the dry. You guys, what about vanilla extract makes it smell so good? This is my favorite vanilla extract that I use. I think I get it at Williams-Sonoma. Vanilla extract always smells so delicious, and I just want to drink the entire bottle. Are salvageable. But then obviously we have to make the frosting.
No frosting.
But Alec doesn't like frosting. Maybe we make it on the side.
Yeah.
Or we do half and half.
Sure. His and hers.
His and hers. That's compromise, you guys. You always want to kind of slam it down on the ground so you get rid of the air bubbles. All right, it's ready for the oven. Now while we wait for that to bake, I'm gonna go put these cookies out front of our neighbor's doorstep. The one thing that I didn't get at the grocery store was baking powder, and of course that was the one thing that we didn't have. And so our neighbor kindly dropped off their baking powder at our front doorstep. So in exchange, oh, and they left tomatoes. They picked these tomatoes earlier, and so with the baking powder that they left on our doorstep, they also dropped off these tomatoes. And so in return, I'm gonna drop off their baking powder and then leave a few cookies on their doorstep. I'm just gonna package them like this. Let's go drop off the cookies and baking powder. It is 8 p.m. Our banana bread is out of the oven. I'm gonna put some of the frosting on only half. I crushed it. Happy fall season. This looks so good. I think the frosting makes it infinitely better.
Really?
I feel like it's perfect for dessert after dinner. But if I were to have the banana bread with my coffee in the morning, I think I would go no frosting. I'd rather just have it with my coffee. There is a clean ingredient beauty store that's opening up nearby me. It's on 23rd Street for those of you in Portland, and it's called Credo Beauty. And this is kind of the first event that I was invited to celebrate their grand opening, and I am so excited. But I figured today could be a good chance to pull out the fall outfits a little bit. I have these pants from Simon Miller. It's like a linen pant, super cute. It has like a little yellowish tint to it. It's a set, and so it came with this top, which looks so good. Although, to be completely honest, this top part is a little snug on me. I could wear this black top, although it is an open back. It ties in the back here. It's super cute. Option number one with these black kitten heels. This is the back. This could definitely work. It's still giving like a professional. Let me try this on just to be safe. This is the full set together, which I love so much. I think it's so cute. You know, it's not that bad. Maybe if I put like a black pull over it, wait, this is kind of cute. And then my kitten heels. I think this is perfect. I can always put, this honestly warms me up a pretty decent amount. I love this set so much. I'm very curious, like, who's gonna be at this event? Like, is it a content creator thing? Is it just like people in the area? I have no idea. These are events that I love going to by myself. Well, let me rephrase. I don't love going to events by myself, but I feel like it forces me to really get outside of my comfort zone, go meet people, go talk to people. Like, I usually try not to have plus ones to these events or like bring a plus one just because I like being a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like that's a good place to be in, especially when you're in a new setting, a new environment, and you're meeting new people. Okay, I think we're ready. Look at how beautiful this color is. It actually goes perfectly with this like light yellow set too. All right, let's go to the event. It is 7:30 in the morning right now. We're about to go on a morning run. We haven't gone on an outdoor run in a minute, but it's kind of gloomy outside right now, and I feel like that's perfect running weather. Like, you don't want it to be too hot, but I preferably wouldn't have it be raining either, so I feel like this like cooler temperature is gonna be really good. I also might grab a jacket just in case it is a little bit chillier, but I am wearing this long sleeve that I got at Viore, and I swear to you guys, like, everything from Viore feels like butter. Like, it feels so soft and also hugs you in all the right places. And I find that with some workout clothes, they kind of like pinch at certain places. I don't feel as comfortable in it, but with this, I just find myself gravitating towards my Viore clothing like all the time. We're gonna stop by Never Coffee, maybe get a matcha, and then ready to run. So it's definitely sprinkling right now, but I'm hoping it'll stop. So it is raining. It just started pouring, but we got our Never Coffee, and I still stand by the fact that Never Coffee is my favorite place to go to when it's this kind of weather, like super gloomy. Well, one of my favorite coffee shops. It's just very peaceful and tranquil in there, and it's very like clean and minimalist. There's not a lot going on, you know? It's been kind of gloomy this entire week, but in the afternoons it's been getting sunnier, and so I've kind of been craving a little rain, dare I say. It's a hot take, but I have been. So I'm kind of loving this weather right now. I feel like once we get to month 5 of this 24/7, it's not gonna be as fun. But for now, I'm kind of excited. We can go like run in the rain right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
All right, we just got to Tryon Creek Park.
It is pouring.
It's pouring rain right now. What I learned is that I definitely need to be more prepared in the Pacific Northwest if I'm going on a run. Like if you can see the sweater that I'm wearing, it's like we're gonna get so soaked, but it's also really heavy. Like when you're running in the rain and this gets wet, it definitely is gonna feel like a weighted vest, but we're gonna use it as a positive. We're trying to gain some muscle today.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, we came here back in January. It's in Lake Oswego. So we're just kind of sitting in the car right now because I don't think either of us are ready to run. So that's our update. We are the only people walking around with no rain jacket on. They're probably looking at us like you guys are so ill prepared. So wet. It's definitely downpouring right now. It's beautiful. It smells so fresh out here.
So green.
So green. It's so green and so beautiful. We need one of these.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be having a lot more of these though, I'm not gonna lie.
No, a lot. But this is like, I'm ready to curl up by the fire.
I'm ready to bake.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some pumpkin bread. We're gonna have to keep track of where we are though.
Yeah,
have you been paying attention?
No idea.
I've not been paying attention. You guys, also,
that day to be a white pair of shoes.
I definitely wouldn't recommend wearing white running shoes when you're on a hike, period. But also the rain, the mud, the water. These are beat up right now. Your hair is soaking.
Running in the rain, I haven't run in the rain in a long time.
I know, I haven't either. We definitely need to be more prepared for it. I feel like it could be such a vibe.
It is. I feel like if you have the rain jacket, if you're ready to go, or we just are soft and we should just keep running. But yeah. I think a hat would make a big difference.
A hat would be nice. Honestly, I just want like a poncho.
Yeah, poncho would hit.
Poncho
would hit.
My feet are soaked right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm starting to feel a little uncomfy.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little too wet. You're like.
Yeah, I'm getting a little too wet. Like my hair actually feels plastered onto my head right now.
We're putting some good distance, so I think we can head back.
Yeah.
It feels good to get out and run, even though my head's soaked. Just like something about just being in nature when it's raining. I don't know. It just feels weird.
Yeah, it does feel good. Good job. I'm proud of us for getting out there and doing it. We did our run. Honestly, we probably only hit like 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles, but it was so nice getting out there, getting some fresh air, getting a little active workout in this morning. Now we're gonna go home and I need to do some baking. It's reading and baking weather. The sunshine always decides to shine through in the late afternoon. It's about 5 p.m. right now. I have my book with me though because I'm about to pick up Alec and drive him to his baseball lesson. Sometimes I like to go with him to the lessons because the places I usually goes to are really cute, like parks and recreational areas. And so I'm just gonna grab the book that I'm reading right now. I'm just gonna hang out on like a bench or something and just kind of enjoy the nature. Even though it's kind of a gloomy day today, I just wanna like get out. And it's also a bonus that I get to watch him coach. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it did take me a little bit longer than expected to get into this book, but I am fully hooked. I'm sure you guys know, I typically love a good lighthearted rom-com, especially if I want to like wind down for the night and just kind of read a few chapters. I don't really love super heavy topics, but it's written by Anthony Doerr. The detail in this book, you guys, is incredible. I love when you are fully immersed in a book and it just makes you feel like you were there. This is definitely one of those books, so beautifully written. And the reason I got this book in the first place was because I was actually browsing a bookstore in the Bay Area and I ran into one of my dad's really good friends from back in the day, and he actually gifted me this book. But yeah, definitely a good book so far. Also, I forgot to mention we are at Westmoreland Park and it is just so beautiful. Look at all these trees even lined up alongside the water. It's just crazy because we're kind of right next to a really busy road and you kind of hear the cars in the distance, but you're just still surrounded by so much beauty. It's also a really, really good park if you have kids. There's like cool play structures. Everybody's like walking their dog or going on runs. So it's just a really good recreational area.